Alright, welcome to episode number 24 of the Ironman series. Now today is very exciting because we're going to be continuing on our build behind us here. Our goal here is to get this build finished so that we can get you guys over here onto the island. You guys can visit it. We're not sure if we can get that done in today's episode. We will definitely try to get as much done as possible though. And just get the storage finished too, because that's a big thing here. We have to get organized on our Ironman. That's the main thing we want to finish. That's the whole point of why we started building a design, is because we need more room and more of an organized storage for our items. And so that's what we're going to be working on first. We're also doing this series with Zach Plays Again, a fellow YouTuber, also an island member here on the server, as you can see he's standing behind us. And we're going to go ahead and build together. So he's kind of doing his own section this episode. So go ahead and be sure to check out his video to see his perspective and to see what he's building. Let's start the music here and get building. As you can see, coming inside of here, it does look like a cave. So it's really starting to look like a cave system. So you can see, right, it's kind of closing in. It has some random blocks in different stages as well. And you come around the corner here, kind of an indent and kind of a tighter edge here. It just kind of goes around. So it's just, you kind of have to go random with this. The more random, the better, I guess. Now I'm going to be adding some more other stones or some steps as well in here. So I haven't added any steps or any slabs, only a few in the bottom here. So I'll be adding that as well. And then we're thinking already maybe making some chests here in this section and leaving this dirt on the floor here and maybe making some sort of mixed cobble and dirt right here. So we'll have to see, but for now, this is what I've done so far. It's really coming along nicely. Now, if you take a look here at what I've been doing, as you can see, I was working on the main entrance here of the mountain, which will be the storage system. And let's take a little tour here to see what I've managed to do inside. So it looks pretty rough here. I haven't really worked in the inside to make it smoothed out and stuff like that. But so far, it is kind of looking like a mountain, which is nice. And if I come out here and fly up, as you can see, I was working mostly in the front here with terraforming and just placing blocks. It's just all very rough. I still have to go through and add different blocks, also smooth it out a bit more. But I think I'm pretty happy so far with how it looks. And my brother's is doing really good. It's connecting really well too. I got to do the backside here, so I'm working on that right now. It looks very rough, but so far, very happy with how the build's going. As you can see, Zach's working on another building here. Looking really cool too. He's doing really good progress here as well. As you can see, he's got a furnace going. I'm going to add some lighting in the cave as well, of course. Got some torches and stuff like that, maybe some fire even. But we got some cool stuff in mind, even maybe some like crystals and stuff like that. But you guys stay tuned here and see what's gonna come. We're basically just going with the flow here and building as we go. It's pretty cool to do this with a natural type of build because we can just kind of improvise and just make things flow. It also is kind of hard to another side of it because we want to make it look natural. So we're kind of struggling with that sense, but also having fun with just having the ability to just create. Alright, so it's been quite a while again here, and honestly, we just finished, or we just closed this off. I had to actually mine these two blocks open here. You know what, these are the two last blocks of this cave, I guess, system for now. So let's go ahead and add them back, and then we're done. So let's go ahead and put them in, and boom. Oh, boom. Boom. Done. There we go. Jeez, look at this. So it's a bit dark right now. I think you can still tell what I'm looking at. So there you go. There's the cave system. So we're coming in from behind here. So you can see behind me, we walk through here, and then we go ahead and you can see in front of me, there's going to be different sections. So here's another section, and then back here is another section. So I already added some lanterns here. Now to add some more lanterns here, I can quickly do that just to light things up. Do I have any left? No, I don't. I'll just add some glowstone for now. I'll just place one here for now, just so you guys can see. Let's light this up here. There we go. And put one over here. Yeah, so basically this is it right here. Now I still have to add some steps, of course, and some slabs. There's a few steps here already, but up here I have to add some more slabs and all that. So we're just gonna go ahead and work on that. Also some lanterns in the ceiling and some more slabs, maybe some vines, something like that. But overall, so far it turned out really, really, really great. All right, so we're gonna start placing some lanterns here in our cave. As you can see, it's pretty dark here. Now we're gonna be placing them in some spots. I'm not sure we're gonna leave them the way we're placing them here right now, but at least it's some light for us to get started, to start designing the inside, just getting things smoothed out. But let's start placing here. Let's put some right here. Now I'll have to hide the levers. But yes, as you can see, just puts a lot more light into the cave. Makes it look so much better already. I'll hide the switches here in a second. Look at that. That's awesome. And I'll put one like up there in this corner maybe. Let's take one right here. Yeah, look at that. Wow, that looks great. My brother's already working on some over here as well. He probably already mentioned that for you guys. He's up here in the corner, as you can see. There you go. And yeah, so let's get this started here. Let's put these lanterns down and see how it turns out.
So I'm here with TwinCode 2, and I've been busy building my little blacksmith building over there, and so I'm curious what you've been up to, man. You able to give us a little tour, or
yeah? So I've actually been building the cave here, so the cave system. So in a way, this is gonna be our storage. We don't really know what we're gonna do yet, but I've just been building the walls here, kind of closing everything off, putting the roof on, adding some stones, some lanterns, lighting it up a little bit, mixing the stone, and honestly, I kind of like what's going on here.
Same here. This actually looks really sick. Also, what a lot of people are gonna underestimate is how hard it is to go from like just an open sky to all of a sudden an enclosed natural cave looking system. This looks ridiculous. I don't even know where to start on something like this.
Yeah, and I was really trying to also kind of make it like belly out, so not just straight up, or like make the edges just come straight down. So I wanted to kind of curve it and like make depth to it. Depth. So that's what I did with the slabs here.
I think you did a really good job with that. And what I also really like is I believe you also did the entrance here, right, from like the main mountain.
Yeah, this part. Yeah, this like closed off, kind of tighter spot.
Yeah, this looks super clean as well. Like just the shape of it too. Like it doesn't like it's hard to tell that it's a shape, but I don't know, it just fits really well.
Yeah,
it looks super clean, man.
Yeah, I'm glad you like it. Yeah. Also, we were talking earlier about this little section here. It's kind of a mistake, but it looks kind of cool. And we we're saying to add maybe some water in here.
Yeah, that could look really cool. Maybe building a little stream across some lily pads to jump across or whatever, you know?
Exactly.
But yeah, overall the feel in here is definitely feeling good. We got to get some chests in here pretty soon though, so we can start storing some stuff. So I'm sure we'll work on that soon. But yeah, definitely. Man, it's coming together amazingly. This looks awesome.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
I'm joined now by TwinCode 1, and you've been a very busy man. I've been watching you out of the corner of my eye here. You went a little crazy on this thing, man. You've been building a mountain.
Yeah, that was my project here, is to build this mountain. Now, if you come up here, Zach, just fly up here. Yeah. You can see we've got some progression here, and my idea was to make like a little doorway, and I think you had that same idea in mind. So I get that integrated into the ground too, into the dirt, and then it flows to the stone. Now I kind of went for the shape first. So I'm still kind of working on that. Like I'm not really too happy with the tip, but we can work on that in the future. But the main idea was just to get it closed. This thing up, the main idea was to get it closed off and just like looking like a mountain roughly, and then adding a few blocks in between, just some design pieces, add some contrast to it. And yeah, so far I think I'm pretty happy with it. I think it turned out pretty good.
This thing's looking awesome, and once you go in here too, like you can really get a feel of how big this thing actually is.
Yeah.
And so obviously in the future here we're going to be doing our best to kind of shape in the walls, and also like if we want to put storage in this room, or I don't know, there's still a lot of stuff to do.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's coming along really nicely. Also, you got I like the lamps you guys put in here. It definitely brightens it up. It was quite dark in here before.
Yeah, so the idea is to put some storage here, of course, like some chests, and then like this back room will have a storage system as well. And then in the future, like we might even expand, maybe make another like opening here into another room. But we'll see how it goes. Maybe even upstairs or downstairs in the mountain. We'll see.
Yeah, who knows? We got tons of space to play around with though, and what's awesome about our island is we can expand it too if we need a bigger island size. But we can go basically in any direction. I think that was a big plus of building way up in the sky. We started our build way above what we already had. So we have tons of room here. It's all just a blank canvas. And so so far it's been coming along nicely. Good stuff though, Twinkle One. This is looking awesome. I'm excited to see how it turns out.
Yes.
And
It's
yeah,
lots
it's
of
looking
fun.
awesome, man.
Yeah, exactly. So we've actually been working a lot here in this mountain, and we actually got a lot done. We've got this whole section here for the storage, where there's working in the mountain.
Yeah, lots
But
of
while we were
progress.
working on this mountain, Zach was actually building his house.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. So Zach,
Oh yeah, so
Yeah, so
show
you've
us
been
that
building your
thing.
house, and we actually want to get a tour of that. I haven't really seen much. It'd be really cool if you could show us what you've been doing there.
Yeah.
of course. I mean, I don't have as many blocks placed down as you guys do. I was working on the house, not the mountain.
Yeah, but it does
so-
require a lot of thinking though.
Yeah,
you
a lot
know?
of
We're
thinking.
just placing,
We
going
were
with the
just
flow.
kind of going with the flow, and then you had to do a lot of planning and I guess like structure and like size.
True,
Check
true.
the sizes of things.
So if
Okay,
if we come
wow.
over to the front, let's start here. So first we had our path here. I had to trim it back a little bit. I think it still looks pretty clean though.
Yeah, it does.
And then I kept the same kind of theme coming down to like this courtyard area. I was thinking about maybe having water flow through here eventually. Right now it's pretty open on that
Yeah, I
side.
really liked how you made it like
I-
drop down here. It really adds a lot.
Yeah, so I wanted to add an extra level, I guess you could say. Otherwise, I felt like it would be a little too flat. So
Yeah,
I
exactly.
really like how that turned out. And then I also built a little apple tree over here. You
Oh,
know,
nice.
surprisingly, each one of these apples is $700, boys. That's
Oh,
all of our coins
gosh.
right there. Just
Should've
just
told me
placed,
that, Zach.
placed down on an apple tree.
Yeah, you should have told us
Yeah.
before you approved that.
That's why I bought them first. But yeah, so in terms of the blacksmith, though, we got
Yeah.
a little anvil up front. We're gonna have an NPC who has a reforge anvil eventually, so that'll be really cool. But we need that in the obsidian collection, so that'll happen
Yeah.
one day. But I got this little fire pit going, which I think looks super clean.
Yeah, so like
And
when I was
then
building, this is all I
kinda-
saw. Just this kind of fire and then this path. So I didn't even see the building yet,
Yeah.
really. And honestly, so far, it
Oh,
looks
yeah,
really,
geez.
really good. I really love the color of the roof too, how you like mix the wool. And then I
Yeah.
think that's wool, right? Yeah. And then you like,
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
yeah, and you outlined it with that wood too. It looks really good. I like that around the chimney
And then
too.
what I also like, I added a couple cobwebs up at the top coming out the chimney for some smoke, which I think looks pretty good as well. But I mean, it's a pretty basic build, but I think it's going to add a lot to what we got going on here. And
Definitely.
yeah, I'm a big fan of it.
Yeah. Yeah, so it is actually quite amazing what we got completed here in this short period of time. I'm very excited to actually open this up for everyone here to see and view in public.
It is open. Everybody, the island is now open. Anybody can visit, friends can visit, and guild members can visit. You guys can check out our work here, our progression so far. And you know, guys, I hope you guys are excited because we're so excited to see what you guys think. Definitely let us know in the comments and hope to see you here.
Now, again, everything is still a work in progress, so we're still going to add a lot more, obviously. Still a lot more, like, little fine details. I've already added a few fine details inside the cave. You can see there's actually stones or buttons used as stones placed around here. Kind of adds more texture, but of course, there's way more being added. We're still going to be terraforming the top of the mountain here as well. And of course, we have to get rid of the kind of my section, or not really my section, but the storage section behind here that we're working on. Because right now, it's kind of awkward. It's just sort of like a blob of stone. But the main thing we wanted to get completed was just closing it off and giving it that cave feel.
So as you saw there, the island is open for you guys to join. So definitely come over here, say hi, say hello. But we're gonna be ending off the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed this building video. It's a different style of video, kind of different episode. You know, more chill and just us using our creativity and going for something that we had in mind. And yeah, so far I'm really happy with how it turned out. My brother's happy too. You know, we got some work, of course, to touch things up and hopefully expand this into something else as well. Make sure you guys, if you haven't already, join the code, subscribe, guys. We're almost at 5,000 subscribers. Our next big goal. We're already at 3.3K. So thank you guys so much for that so far. Everybody who has joined means a lot. And of course, thanks for liking the video. Also, make sure you guys, if you haven't already, liked the video. It helps us out as well. But yeah, see you guys in the next one.